Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is for my beautiful Scorpios. It's for Scorpios. Why do I always forget? Yes, if you are not a Scorpio but you resonate with this reading, like, share, and subscribe. If it reached out to you, then it's for you. Alright, we're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles. For all of you guys out there, I'm sensing this is like you. Not in the now though. This is you in your future, like in your most optimistic, abundant mindset. This is where you see yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be female, it could be male, it doesn't matter, right? Some of you guys want a huge amount of abundance to come in, whether that's in the form of having children, more children, leaving a legacy behind, creating your own business, being free. These are all values that you're wanting to teach not only your own lineage but others around you. It's kind of like you see it possible for yourself and for others. Now, when we think about this, it just, because you get the Five of Wands with the Two of Wands. What I'm getting here is like, you got two aspects here. You have desire. You have a lot of desire. It's almost as if the person, you as a person, whoever I'm speaking to, you understand the price that it takes. You understand what it takes to get somewhere, to create something, to achieve something, to earn something. You understand the work, the hard work and dedication it takes to get there. The sacrifices that it takes to get there, right? The no's, the rejections, the faith that nobody else has for you but you, because only you can see your own future. You could see what's meant for you and what's not, and other people may say no. Again, this is you going against just everything and everyone. May not be that extreme, but you understand because you've been there before. You understand what it means to have to opt out of the whole winter and the summer and the new year and focus on just working through, right? Not being able to see your friends or whatever for a whole season while you're just knocking it out of the park, right? Doing what you have to do, following a certain structure to get to the end result. Again, with the Seven of Wands, I'm getting somebody who is exhausted. You are absolutely exhausted. You've been doing this for too long. And I may be talking to somebody who hasn't really 100% yet earned, because we're at the 7. You haven't earned or reaped or harvested anything that you've been doing in the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You haven't. You can see something, you can see it, but it's not full. It hasn't fully, been created. It hasn't fully come out. It hasn't fully manifested. It's not here 100%. So in turn, even with saying all that, you're exhausted. It's like you can see the end, but you're just taking a break. You're taking a second here to reflect, maybe on how to do it faster, how to be appreciative. It's like you're trying to gather all the faith, all the strength, all the gratitude that you need to keep pushing forward. Then you get to justice, right? The justice could be here because it's red with the 5. Desire, right? Desire, not conflict. I'm more of looking at desire. It's almost as if, yes, you're exhausted. You've been through the ringer. You haven't, and nothing has paid off yet. It's getting there, but it hasn't paid off. But it's this desire to want more for yourself. It's this warrior spirit that makes it like it's just what needs to happen. It's like you knowing that you also have to do more sacrificing. Right? You see this dude's like wrist. I'm getting more of like blood oath. Doesn't have to be this extreme, right? But I'm getting like a warrior knowing that if he has to go into battle, if he has to start over, if he has to reinvest, is he has to, whatever it is, whatever the process is, whatever the goal is, he knows that he's going to have to put all, he has to be all in to be able to start working on his creation. That's just how it goes. Like I said, you're not new to this process. And even though you're freaking exhausted, it's the desire in your heart. It's your heart that makes you push further. I'm talking to a master. It's like that person who earned everything growing up, right? You didn't have your mom or your dad to give you everything you needed. You just didn't, right? I'm probably talking to somebody who was so broke, he left his whole family in a different country and came, to America, or just something very extreme, right? Maybe you were born in a foster home. Talking to somebody who's just had to struggle his whole life and didn't make his circumstances his reality. It's almost as if it didn't matter how bad it was, you always saw this. And this is what pushed you to change your life. Now, for some of you, it may not be physical. It could just be all about manifestation, right? It could be the fact that you're just tired of being where you're at. You could have been in conflict energy, right? And this is conflicting because you have choices, right? This is conflicting. This energy, conflict energy, conflicts this energy, which is the whole purpose, the whole drive. It's what you want. This is what you want. And you understand that in order to get here, you need to sacrifice the old behavior and the old patterns, right? And you're like, okay, all right, whatever you want, Lord, whatever you want, life, whatever you want, future self, I'm willing to sacrifice and let go of these pessimistic ways, of these ways where I'm holding myself back. It's almost as if like you're seeing yourself, all of the things that hold you back, your low self-esteem, your shame, your pride, your lack of faith, your lack of humility, and you're seeing it for what it is and realizing that in order for me to change, I need to change these things about myself. In order for me to attract a new reality, I gotta change my reality now. Yeah, it was cool at one point, but it's not enough anymore, right? I want this. I want the 10 of Pentacles, which is what's next. I want the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I'm working towards. This is what I'm investing in, the 10 of Pentacles. Abundance, right? Again, you started with one pentacle with the little baby holding the pentacle. I don't know if you see it. You start with a 1, but you already see the 10. You're not even focused on the freaking 1, right? You're focused on where I'm going to be at in a very short amount of time. Time is, right? It doesn't even matter. Time is relative. But in another dimension, you already accomplished this. That's how serious you are about creation. That's how I know I'm talking to a master. I'm not talking to a regular fucking person, right? I'm talking to a master creator, a master doer. You already understand. Oh, it's not coming one day. No. It's here now. It's here now. It's here now. It's here now. I don't give a fuck about if I see it or I don't. I see it now. Nobody else sees shit. Fuck them. They're not supposed to see anything. You see it for what it is. And in no time, and see, you're the type of person that I feel like you don't even need to tell anybody anything. You just stay quiet and you do and you do and you do and you do. And then because you're the type of person that can show them better than you can tell them. What are you going to go out there telling them? That's not in your nature. That's not what you do. That's how I know you're a real master builder. A real master builder shuts the fuck up, gets up every morning, does what he has to do, changes his ways, his patterns. He tweaks things left and right. He makes sure he makes sure he's devoted every single day to the process and gets it done. Right? And so for some of you guys, if it's a mindset, that's where it starts. How else are you going to create anything if it doesn't start with your mindset? Right? It's like you're trying to get through every area of your life. It's getting shed. It's like you can see yourself so clearly because you're focused on every area of your life. And you see if you keep making one simple choice affects many areas of your life. That's how you start to see the game. Because again, maybe I'm talking to somebody who's such a master. You're starting to see where it all really affects you and you want to do it in a faster time frame. So for example, right, if somebody's, I want to do this business or I want to invest in this business or whatever. okay, well, if I do this, then that means I have to wake up early, I have to go to sleep early, and I have to eat healthier so I have more energy. So by the time I get up, I get this done. You just hit 3 areas of your life right away. And it's the belief, right? The belief with the faith that this is meant for me. That's 4 areas of your life that you hit that one morning by having that thought process, right? It's like the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. You hit one area of your life and you heal, it heals every other, you start healing every other area in your life. So, I'm talking to somebody who's trying to just get it done fast while enjoying the process. Maybe that's the hardest part. Maybe it's not doing the work. Maybe I'm talking to somebody who the work is, it's whatever, right? Because you're tired, you've done it, you understand it. But it's somebody who needs, maybe you need faith. You need more of that faith as the extra push. It's the belief that you're enough to pursue your dreams. Maybe that's what you need to help it push faster, right? Because again, we're just talking about tweaks at this point. You already know what you got to do. Maybe you're talking to somebody who has low self-esteem and now you're starting to see how your low self-esteem is keeping you from pushing forward. What do you tell yourself on a daily basis? Am I enough? Am I not? Because you could do the work, but if you don't have the faith, how are you going to manifest? Heart activation, right? So I'm talking to somebody who's doing that. Maybe somebody's healing while they're doing all the extra work that they need to get their dreams accomplished, right? Maybe you're doing 2, 3, 4, 5 things, like I said. So that healing needs to be done and you know it. So maybe you need to set 2 hours aside at night or in the morning to cry and heal and meditate and then move on. And it helps you out throughout the day, right? Because if you're in a better mood, you can come at everything with more openness, more positivity, more thoughtfulness. So anyways, that's enough. Let's see. Any other cards? Oh. Okay, yep. You could be at the lowest of the lowest, right? The Ten of Swords is you stay up at night. Maybe those thought patterns really do get to you. Maybe you don't think you're enough for this new change, this new transition. And so you're probably, going from the 10. I mean, these are two different places. The 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. These are two completely thought patterns. Maybe you go from one to the other, the one day to the next, right? I'm talking to somebody who's in transition. The background's still the same. It's still as clear as day. It's just how you look at your day, how you're approaching your day. What little things are you doing to change this? Maybe it's one good cry away. Yeah, don't look, you got the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Don't let these fears of unworthiness rob you out of what's yours. Don't let this grief and this dull background of the day, the darkest days of your life, don't let that rob you from a clear day. Don't let it rob you from, don't lie to yourself, right? Because Seven of Swords could be dishonesty. Don't rob yourself out of something that's meant for you. Don't rob yourself from believing that you're only worth nothing and you're only worth to cry every day because God forgot about you. Don't get in your own way. And if you do, that's okay. At least accept it, admit it, and move forward. But with this energy, it's like, and I'm talking to somebody who goes, again, like from one day you're this, one day you're the next, happiest as can be to the lowest as can be. And it's like, I think I'm talking to somebody who's really focusing on moving forward and being positive. But you're going from this is a huge fucking difference, man. Right? This is a huge difference from Swords to Pentacles. Right? 10 and 10. And what's in the middle is this. The limiting beliefs, the pain, the wanting to give up. I don't even think you're going to give up. I really don't think so. I'm talking to somebody who understands. He understands the bigger picture. She understands the bigger picture. Nothing's going to stop you. It's just like maybe, let's think about the middle, right? The middle of the day. If you're that sad and you're trying to stay positive, specifically within that time frame, it can't require you to look at the future or the past, right? Maybe it's staying present in that moment when you do feel this shit come up, allowing yourself to cry because the pain's there. The low limiting beliefs are there. The pessimism is there. It's only if when you decide to face this, whatever the pain is, whatever the low self-esteem is, the low fears are, face them. And you feel better. It's as small as it's a small minute detail, right? But I'm talking to somebody who already gets the bigger picture. He's already doing the work. It's the tweaking that they need to work on, and that's what it is. It's just let yourself cry, right? Let yourself cry. So, all right, this reading was for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpios. I think that's it. I'm not gonna keep going. What more do I need to say? All right, take care. Bye.